This message is brought to you by Blast.
London, the jewel of England. At Blast, we're bringing a distinctly London feel to Counter-Strike. The sights, the sounds,
Bingo, bango, bongo, bish, bash, bosh.
and the pageantry.
Nah.
Thank you very much. I wonder what it could be. Everybody, could we please welcome to the stage Andrew from Blast Esports and Ailsa from London and Partners. Thank you very much and enjoy the event.
Thank you very much, Sam. I could not be more excited for this. Andrew, just anyone who didn't quite get the memo, can you just reveal to us what Blast are going to be doing in London?
Yeah, we'll be bringing next year's spring final to Wembley Arena from the 12th to the 16th of June next year. So we'll have the world's best Counter-Strike teams playing for just under $500,000 right behind us in Wembley Arena. So tickets available next week, and we're incredibly excited to bring that event to London and to such an iconic venue.
Not only are Blast incredible at telling stories in Counter-Strike, Blast in any esport they do, they just do the best arena experience out there. If you have not been to one of their arena shows, regardless of whether you follow Counter-Strike or not, you want to be signing up for your ticket to Wembley Arena. It's going to be absolutely epic. Is there anything you can tell us in terms of what you're bringing? Are you bringing the big screen you do the player walkouts on for Paris and for Royal Arena in Copenhagen?
Or we might bring something new and even more exciting. We, as you say, Frankie, we always try and make sure that arena production is pushing boundaries and something that's blowing our consumers' mind. You know, we've always pushed the boundaries of that. You've seen the way we've brought players on to really try and show their excellence and competence, and we're coming up with a few new ideas that will be debuted at London.
It's going to be absolutely magic. Ailsa, with London and Partners, how are you working with Blast and Live Nation on making sure this is the best Counter-Strike experience London's ever seen?
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Frankie. Thanks, Andrew. London and Partners, we're ultimately the business growth and destination agency for London. So we are here to tell London's story brilliantly, and we are acutely aware that esports is a fantastic way to do that. Not only for our locals, our people that live here, but also for our international tourists that are coming over. So I think that esports event is incredibly pivotal to what we can do in the city to engage with people. You're talking about pushing boundaries. I'd like to think that London does that as well. We're incredibly diverse, we're innovative. The esports and gaming, you guys here are testament to that. It's thriving. It's not just the students and the startups and the scale-ups that are moving internationally. It's the events that are coming in, and it's the talent that is ultimately retained in the city via these events. So very important to us, and yeah, we can't wait to see what we can do.
Andrew, what does an event like this coming to Wembley Arena mean for London? Because we've started to see more esports events coming to London, but I don't think we've seen something on this scale in the post-pandemic age.
No, we probably haven't, and we're really excited to be back. Look, hopefully for London, it's bringing one of the best esports events in the world to town, and we want to build on that across the number of titles that Blast work in. So we want to be working in the best cities, in the best venues, and it's support with Ailsa and London and Partners and our partners at Live Nation that allow us to do that, to make sure we can, through Live Nation, push this out to the widest audience base, and through London and Partners help build that community integration with all of the opportunities and partners in the room today and within the city, and build out our hopefully achieving our aims of building to the youth audience and some of the city's objectives and supporting them as they do that.
Yeah, and just to jump in on that, I think you're totally right, and I think from a PR angle, you guys have that beautifully wrapped up, talking to an esports audience. But I think what London and Partners in the city can offer is how to talk to those other audiences in London, those other demographics that perhaps aren't immediately on your radar or you're not on their radar. And we hope to plug those gaps and to help grow your audience to include ours as well. Our flagship product is Visit London in its website form and in its app form. And Blast Premier will form a really important part of that and London's experience.
Andrew, when I first met you a few years ago, you just joined Blast from Live Nation, so you've kind of come full circle now that you're working with them. I imagine you probably didn't anticipate this happening when you made the move to esports?
No, not necessarily. As you say, we met sort of 5 years ago, and I was very new to esports, and it's been an incredible privilege to fall in love with it and the community that it's part of, and the game Counter-Strike in particular is my main sort of baby within Blast. And to grow it to shows that we're working with, global promoting giants like Live Nation, fantastic cities through London and Partners, to be in arenas like Wembley Arena, and that's now what we expect of these huge esports events, and certainly at Blast what we expect of our Counter-Strike product, and that's an incredible position to be in, where we've got a global promoting giant like Live Nation coming to us and asking to bring our event to this city, and that's been fantastic to work through with great partners.
I think it's, sorry, jumping in over
please,
you.
please do.
I think it's also lovely for us to be able to work with a brand who are so part of London as well. And I think you can tell that from the video, that London's narrative is so intertwined with the event. And that's what we love to do. That's how we love to work as a city. For a lot of the people that we work with, this might be your one time in London. We hope not, but it might be. It might be that you come on a cycle every few years. So when people think back to Blast premiere in June of 2024, we want them to immediately think that was in London. And I think it's content like this, and it's the work that Blast are doing on that enforces that story.
Yeah, I think that's really important. Any of the destinations you go to around the world, you want to make sure that, obviously the audience in the arena know where they are, but the global broadcast audience, which is in the millions, have got context of where they are. They see that the location is interwoven into the event. And then we want to be building legacies and coming back to London, whether it's with a Counter-Strike product or whether it's any of other of our titles that we work in. We're interested in building longevity and building out that relationship with cities and venues and promoters.
I'm so excited. Wembley was where I went to my first ever esports event, and it's why I work in this industry. So I can't wait to see how many people discover and fall in love with esports for the first time, thanks to you guys putting on such an epic event. So guys, make sure that you keep your eye on Blast socials and on the website to sign up for tickets when they're available. And good luck with the event, guys. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks,
Frankie.
Thank you.